Hi everyone, I am Red of Little Red Panda Comics. I'm a webcomic artist currently working on my own comic titled Rochan, which you can now find on Webtoons, and I regularly stream other creative projects here as well. So if you're working from home or creating something of your own, feel free to join me for a little art and chill session and we can get some co-arting done together. All right, so let's ease into it. So right now, my goal by the end of this stream is to get the final outline work completed for these. This is episode 1, part 3. So to have the master layers completed by today. So, and I'm headed in a good direction. I have like the second before last layers established for the most part. And I have this, I think this is column 3 and 4 to kind of get completed. So yeah, let's get into it. This one I did complete yesterday. I just need to lower him a bit just by looking at it. This is it? Yeah, it's that. Goals. Hey, Plantlin. Yeah, I find that it helps me to announce what I'm doing. Like, I am going to do this by this time. How's it going today? Sounds like a good idea, good presentation. Yeah, so we're all on the same page. Thank you. Okay, so that one is good. What have you been up to today? What's the haps? This one's pretty messy. What is this? Oh, I remember what this is. Okay. Just had coffee. Heck yeah. I've had 2 coffees and 1 iced green tea. And I'm still chill as F. Slept and napped. Hey, you were probably tired. You earned that nap, I bet. I feel a lot less sick now. Oh yeah, that's why. Good. Yeah, you needed it. I believe in the power of sleep. Oh, digital errands? Yeah, I feel that. Let's turn this off. Is that what this is? That's what this is. And phone calls. You're like your own administrative assistant, except it's you. Your doctor says you need a septum piercing? I didn't know that was something prescribed. LOL. Wow, how many of us would get a septum and a tattoo if our doctor prescribed it? The doctor said I need a tattoo. If you, what would you get as a tattoo? Okay, canvas. Back in the day, I did want a tattoo, but I could never stick to one thing. So I'm like, I don't think I ought to, because I'm gonna change my mind after I get it. JK. I can't breathe. I'm going I'm going there to get my shit. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Well, I hope you're okay, Plantlin. Okay, I can turn this one off. And let's select this and make it so that I can actually draw over it. Oh, interesting. Yeah, that does make it hard to sleep. Huh. That's the first time I've met someone who has trouble breathing. Nostril breathing? Nose breathing? I don't know. Is there a clinical term? Probably. Actually, I'm just gonna select this whole thing. What am I thinking? Convert. Yeah, that works. And let's make it brighter. Okay. Ooh. Nice. Oh, you need a different cable? Man, I feel like everyone has just a bucket of cables or a box of cables. It's like you just don't have the one that you need. Oh, you probably do have it in a bin. As someone who hoards cables and doesn't know where they lead or what they do. Okay. Copy. Actually, I will use this. Let's move you up here. Okay. And unlock you. Okay. I was just working on another project before stream, so my brush size is fluctuating. Okay, let's look up some references. You found it? Heck yeah, that's what's up. Ain't nobody needs to buy new things. Oh, Ziploc bags. That is one way to organize. Oh, and labeled. That is really organized. Oh, it updates? Yeah. I have to update things often. or else they move slower. I see. You're so savvy, tech savvy. Actually, let's make that smaller. No, not too much smaller. I don't think, you know, I think nerd is a positive thing. Aw. You know, I still have my very first laptop, which is a Lenovo. It is so heavy, but it's still going. I rarely use it, but. So, we love our machines. See if I can do some her hand should be lower. Rage with the machines. I say thank you to my devices. I talk to my car like a person. I'm like, thanks for being awesome and bringing me places. Couldn't do it without you. Praise the machine gods. I do. I praise all the machine and item gods and goddesses. Yeah. Well, thank you. It is, I think it is Shintoism where they have spirits or guardian spirits or gods and goddesses for items. So it could be furniture or anything. It's a kind of like what Marie Kondo does, where like every item in the house has a home. So that's where it goes when you're done using it. I think it's really healthy, actually. Well, I can't speak for them, but I think it would actually stress you out when your room's a mess. Let's see, should this be... No, that's a good size. I would imagine. They're like, yeah, this makes sense. Spirits be like, yeah, that tracks. Where is my phone? I have like specific places where I leave my phone, and if I do not put my phone there, I have no clue where my phone is. It's like the whole thing about having a home for them is really, it's really helpful actually. One of my best friends, she is constantly losing her keys and her phone actually, and her wallet and everything. And I'm like, girl, you need to give them a home. It's like every 5 minutes she's like, where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Oh, it was behind your laptop. What? Oh no. Yeah, that is one place. I feel like if you leave your phone at a store, you can go back to get it. But that is the one place where you do not want to leave it. You don't want to leave it in general, but most good-hearted citizens will be like, oh, I'll keep this behind the counter until the owner comes back. Different, but kind of the same. There was that, like, somebody left their phone and I don't know. No. Yeah, their phone and their watch on a table at a museum, and everyone started observing it because it was a contemporary art museum. So everyone started interpreting what it meant. And I'm like, yeah. I could see that. He's like, where's my stuff? I have an art piece in mind now. What does it mean? Okay, so... Alright. Let's lighten this part. Phone, wallet, keys, Adderall prescription on a pedestal. Combine this. Actually, let me lock that before I mess it up. Okay. Last night we picked up our meal prep, and it was lemongrass chicken and black rice. It was really good. My friend can really make chicken. I think it's my new favorite. But tonight is our our open gym night. So afterwards, I really want fried chicken. I have been thinking about fried chicken for like a month now. Like, I want me some fried chicken. So I'm not a sports fan or anything. I think the closest is enjoying hockey. When I lived in the Bay Area, it was like I was a Sharks fan. I'm still a Sharks fan, but I'm not like a hardcore fan at all. I'll go to games and stuff. But anyway, our friends. Oh, hi! Hey, Tay. How should I call you? This is it. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out again. I love it. Are you working on your comic? Hete. Oh. Hete or Hope. Okay. Sounds good. I just checked out Hete's comic on Comic Fury. It's called Sinking. For anyone who's on that site, I recommend check them out. It's very broody. Yeah, for sure. And I was noticing that your backgrounds are legit. Because you're like, I hate backgrounds. And I'm like, these backgrounds are legit. Let's see. We moved not this past November, but the November before that. So a little over a year. You're welcome. Us artists stick together. You know what I mean? I have so many projects to do, and I volunteered to do another project today. It should only take me 5 minutes, but we'll see. 5 minutes once a month. It's like a monthly newsletter at my local gym. And they're like, I put this together on Canva and it takes me an hour. And I'm like, I could do that in 5 minutes, is what I was thinking. And then someone who knew me was like volunteered me for it. And I'm like, I have so many projects, I don't want to commit to another one. But then I committed, so here we are. A few times I've been to SD. The food is good. It's just to put together the newsletter on Canva. It's nothing crazy. It's super easy because they already give me all the information I need. And they give me the images I need. So I'm like, oh, I just slap that together on a Canva thingy. Which I don't use that often, but I used it once to help my friend with her flyer for her food business. And I'm like, oh, this is really user-friendly. This is like Figma, but even easier to use than Figma. So in terms of like, you know, Illustrator-like programs. Yeah, thank you. And before this, I was working on, it's a graphic, Year of the Fire Horse, so I've been working on that. And I actually, I would really like to turn it in really soon. Let me pull it up real quick. Where are you at? Where's all my stuff? If only I was organized. Okay, so is it here? This is kind of how it looked before. Hold on, I double clicked on it, but I don't know. There it is. But I'm working on the framing of it because it's gonna go on hoodies and sweatshirts and t-shirts. So yeah, it's apparel graphic. But he wants the flame to be different, so I'm working on that and very painstakingly. I've redrawn this horse, I don't know, at least 30 times. So I think I've been looking at it too long. So I'm like, I need a little break, but I would really like to complete it by the end of this month. But I've been working on the Fire Horse too long. Alrighty. Let's get, what is going on here? Okay. And then I have, now I'm just like rambling, but I have a meeting this coming Monday with my friend, and we have a collaboration on her passion project. And so I'm working on that as well, which I'll probably work on that tomorrow. Is it a sad song? What song is this? Sword Art Online. I never watched it, so I have no idea what it means. Oh, SAO. Gotcha. Gotcha. You literally meant what you said. There's some really popular animes that I never watched, like Pokemon. But I do know Pikachu is yellow. At least I know that. Sword Art Online seems like fantasy. Is it kind of medieval? No Pokemon. There's no Pokemon, and we got gods. The growing list of Pokemon I'm learning about. Nah, I still only know 5 Pokemons. Rapidash, Bulbasaur, what else? I don't know. Which one is this song? This one is called Unravel, but is it okay if it's lo-fi? That's a long title. I don't know what it's from. Tokyo Ghouls. That's another one I didn't watch. I notice I'm not like huge on shonen. Oh, what's another one? The really famous one, Chainsaw Man. It looks violent. And I'm like, I don't want to watch that. But I know that it's really good. Love the Tokyo Ghoul. Couldn't get into it though. It sounds like a horror, I would think. Horror with ghosts. I don't know. I'm just guessing because of ghoul. Although ghoul could also mean monster, maybe. Okay, let me try to draw this woman's face. Doesn't have... I haven't character designed this woman's face yet. I'm giving her android ears, except she's human, or is she? Anyway. I really liked Parasite the Maxim. Oh, I haven't heard of that one. Spoilers. I watched first season, could not watch second season. Oh, Tokyo Ghoul's really gory. Yeah, I'm not a fan of super violent, gory stuff. Let's see. Well, I love free Ren. I freaking love free Ren. What else? I know I watch so much anime, and I'm like, I need to think. This is an important question. I'm a big fan of Demon Slayer, though. I haven't watched it recently. I do like suspense thrillers. There was that one called Erased, although I didn't like the ending. But anyway, I don't want to ruin it for anybody. Ending was okay. It was mid. I like a lot of American cartoons too, like She-Ra. I watched BoJack Horseman, not anime, but Spy Family. Let's see. What about you? What about you, Hope? Oh, Death Note. Yeah, I never watched that either. Yeah, I guess I like a lot of shoujo. I like magical girl stuff. Oh, I like Dress Up Darling. That one's really cute. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but I really enjoy it. I think it's sweet when there's a good protagonist, just a nice guy who likes what he likes. Don't think I've drawn tears very much. So this just looks like a line going down her face. Sailor Moon, oh yeah! Sailor Moon is one of my all-time favorites, and Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know we could go that far back. I was like, oh, most recent anime, but no, Sailor Moon, that's a big one. Madoka, Trigun, Parasite, Honey Clover, Kids on the Slope. I haven't heard of Kids on the Slope that far back. What year did Sailor Moon come out, actually? We're not... Young Forever. I mean, I feel young. I think you're only, you might be a few years older, younger. You're not older, you're younger than me, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's transform this. Look how wonky it looks. Yeah, I just turned 41. Though I'm happy to say no one thinks that when I tell them. Thank you. And I'm big on my skincare, so hopefully we can keep it that way for a while. Oops. Let's even this out. And I go to the gym regularly now, so hopefully even better. Oh, okay. Yeah, once it gets past 30, it's like, what age am I? LOL. Thanks, lady. We are going to the gym after this stream. I never want to, but my spouse is very committed. And you know what? So am I. It's like I don't have to go with them, but I want to. Let's that color and just to give myself something. There you go. Yeah, it does help when someone else does it with you to stay accountable. What is this? I can finally delete this layer. Thank goodness. I heard the new Princess Kaguya movie on Netflix is really good. I haven't watched it yet, but it's on my list. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what? Let me draw over this too. Or actually, let's just change that to black. Here you go. And I'm watching Love on a Prism, which is also on Netflix. That's more like a coming of age. This girl travels from Japan to Britain in the 17 or 1800s to become a famous artist. And her mom says, unless you're #1 at that school, you can only spend 6 months there. And she's like, well, I have to be #1. And she comes across the guy who is #1, and he's a total weirdo. But of course they're gonna fall in love, obviously. Oh yeah, I like it. I like slice of life. What was the one on Crunchyroll? It was like Anne of Green Gables. That one is also really darling and slice of life. And I didn't grow up with those stories, so to me it's interesting. So I like it. Kids on the Slope. Okay. I will check that out. It's on Crunchyroll, I'm assuming. Slice of Life used to be one of my favorites. Yeah. I don't know when I stopped watching them. Crunchyroll a long time ago. It's probably still there. Okay, now I can work on these guys, make them stronger. Bricked? What does that mean? What does that mean? Why do I have 2 panels? Oh, I see. Panel 1. Okay, let's label that master layer. The true master layer. Oh, broken. No. So it's a good thing? It's a good broken? Okay, let's move the master layer up here, and I could use it like a Nokia phone and use it in a brick wall. I don't really understand, but if it's a good thing, that's good, right? Sounds strong. Brick sounds strong. All right. It should convert. can move this up here. Okay, cool. And I can unlock this and work on this layer. You're scared. You're like, you might destroy it for reals. Okay, so let's make it a little smaller so we could actually see some motion going on. When I reread my comic, I see that I kind of close up too much, and it's not entirely necessary. Okay. Yeah, you just have to wait now. See what happens. Do you guys have a, this is really random. Do you guys have a favorite fried chicken chain? I discovered that Church's Chicken is my favorite. Popeyes is my second favorite. Her little hands, her little fingies. Whoops. Ooh, yeah, crispy crunchy. All right, Plantland. Yes, crispy crunchy. That is my spouse's favorite. And, you know, I like that they have seafood. Honestly, I would choose fried fish. Fried fish and shrimp over chicken any day. Ah, their honey biscuits are yummy. I only tried Church's because it was nearby and her friend had come to visit, so, and she saw it too. She's like, oh, I grew up eating here. So we tried it. I'm like, wow, this is better than Popeyes. And that was a big compliment for me. There's another place close by and they have fried chicken liver. Like you can get a bucket of it like you would get popcorn chicken. Actually, I really like it. Maybe that might sound gross to some people, but I like liver. Yeah. But I can't do intestines. It freaks me out. I grew up eating bopis, which is Filipino, like saucy diced intestines, probably of a cow, I'm guessing, or a pig. I'm not sure. I could look it up. Google will tell me. But as time passed and I realized what it was and the texture, I'm just like, I can't do it anymore. I kind of want to yak. What's it called? I'll message it to you because I actually forgot, so I have to look it up. It might be crispy fried chicken. Yeah, but I'll message it to you after I finalize, after I officially find it. But I think it is something simple like crispy fried chicken, but with a K instead of a C. So maybe try that if you're looking it up online. Is that what chitlins? Gristle? Giblets? Yeah. They have all that stuff. Chicken and waffle. That's funny because we're going to LA this weekend. So chicken and waffle sounds good. I'm just hungry. I'm always hungry on my stream. Yeah, can you eat that, Hope? Hete. I'm still figuring out. Like, what is the easiest thing to say? Like, one of my friends, he can eat some stuff. Oh, you can eat it? Okay. Yeah, I can't do it. Do you like natto? That's another thing I can't eat. I've tried it though. I'll try anything. You love natto? So healthy. Yeah, my spouse loves natto, so I'm very supportive, but I can't stand it. They've tried many things to get me to like natto, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't think it's gonna happen. I want this to be, does this have to be straight? It doesn't. I'm biased. It's healthy. I'm all down. Tastes good with cucumbers. Now that's great that you can eat it. So I guess you get like the natto roll maybe at sushi restaurants. I think what it is, well, I don't really like the flavor, but it's slimy, and I think textures, slimy, gooey textures, they just give me goosebumps. I can't do it. But for some reason I can eat eggplant and okra, and I like that stuff, so could be the combination. But my partner eats it with a raw egg. So we get the good eggs, like the organic free-range eggs. Okra is good. We do buy frozen natto. Freeze-dried okra. Huh. Oh, I have one from Trader Joe's. It's really good. It's okra chips, basically. Yeah, I like it. I'm surprised. And my spouse was like, their eyes gleam. They're like, oh my gosh, this is delicious. Oh, thank you. That's funny because we drink a lot. Chicken and beer. Tonight is probably fried chicken and beer. I love being a homebody. I remember us in our 20s just partying and clubbing, and I just want to be on my cozy couch in my blankie gaming. That's like the height of luxury to me. I'm like, that sounds amazing. Chicken and beer. Oh, you call it chimek. Okay, I have heard that before. Now I know what it means. I mean, it's perfect together. Cool. Chimek. But because we joined the gym, we do try to like focus on protein and fiber in our diets. I have a friend who she practices fasting, and she fasted for 8 days and just drinking electrolytes, and she still went to the gym, but she's been fasting for years. I'm like, I can't do that. I can't go like a whole day without eating. She's okay. She is surprisingly healthy. So, I mean, it's something she's been practicing for a long time, so it's not like she did it out of the blue or anything, but I also wondered, are you okay? I fasted for 3 days and did not feel good. Yeah, I think most people wouldn't feel good. I'm like, I just want to fast for half a day, I think. I'm like, if I fasted for a full day, I couldn't work out. I'm just laying in bed if I actually decided to do that. But she still went to the gym and drank electrolytes. So I asked her about it. She said she was fine, it was easy. I'm like, that's crazy. Kind of inspiring, but I'm not gonna do it. I just want to like do it a little. Oh yeah, I was mentioning earlier that I'm not a big sports person, but we were invited to a Super Bowl Sunday, which I'm like, that's just gonna be buffalo wings and snacks, so I'm down. I don't know if you guys are into sports. I only really liked the San Jose Sharks. And then I went to a game recently with Kimbo, actually, a couple years ago. And I did not recognize any of the players. I'm like, who are these kids? It'd been a while. Might change the music soon. It's too sleepy. See, the song grew on me. wow, already an hour. Time flies. Make sure to save. You feel yay. That makes me feel happy. I feel like I've improved a little in terms of talking and streaming. I'm still slow, but I've been able to actually draw a little more and not get as distracted and still be able to hang out and chat. Before, it's like I can literally only do one or the other. But I'm happy to say I feel a subtle improvement in it. Yeah, I have been building up to this for a while, so and I have a new coach, and I had like a meeting with, well, this was another coach, but she's like, could you talk and then come back? And I'm like, what a concept. She's like, could you talk and then look at the chat? I'm like, oh my gosh, are you a genius? And I can. I even thought of buying an hourglass with the sand in it to remind me to like switch back and forth between drawing and actually looking at chat. I never did end up buying it, but I think it's fine. It's fine. Oh, that would be cool. Actually, that's a good idea. Eventually, I want to put like a cozy fireplace on my stream. Maybe a fireplace that I animated myself. Just keep up those cozy vibes, you know? Like this is 2, whoops. Wrong one. This makes more sense. I haven't. I have not tried animating at all, which is ironic because animation is my like first love. I've been meaning to though. Not necessarily on CSP. I actually didn't know you could do that, so it's probably common knowledge that I just learned this moment. You know how to do that? Hete. Sorry, don't mind me. It's just my brain glitching. Look how pouty he looks. I learned how to animate on Flash. Is it, I learned how to animate in Blender. Oh wow, I guess animation is in all the programs. I made animated GIFs on Photoshop. That's cool. I have the whole Adobe suite, and I do not take full advantage of the things I have. Yeah, I did take a class on Blender and I still don't know what I did. So I feel that. Yeah, Plantlin is advanced, probably a master at this point on Blender. I think since I've known you, you work on Blender every day. You're like, yeah, just another day in the life. But what I love about Blender is that it's free and open source. Ooh, that'd be sick. I feel like the Grand Lake Theater is a historical monument to Oakland. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. That would be sick. I also would love to see that. Does she have ears? Should I give her ears? Here you go. Some Charlie Brown ears. Nah, I don't like that. Change my mind. Here you go. Little hair things. Oh yeah, Tarot app. That takes priority right now. It's like sometimes I spend too much time on a tiny wobbly line. Okay. I was gonna give her teardrops, but we don't have to do that yet. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, not anymore. But at the time, yes. Are those people we went to school with? I don't remember them. I also have a crap memory, so it's not like their fault or anything. One of my besties from college, like, they'll tell me stories that I was there for, and I'm like, what? When did that happen? They're like, you were there. I'm like, I was? Every time. I'm like, well, I'm glad someone remembers so they can tell me what happened. Interesting. That's interesting. Wow. Dang. That's crazy. I didn't know all that, Plantlin. Yeah, dude. Do it. Do it. That's not no small feat. Helping someone with their career. Well, I'm glad that you can put that on your resume and that this conversation reminded you of it. And you're like, oh wait, that was pretty a big deal. Let's see. See if that even looks correct. So my really good friend recently went to the De Young Museum for the manga exhibit, and apparently, I mean, I don't know if it's still going on, but it was like just installations of manga stuff. Like, she's like, wow, the mangakas are so much more than mangakas. They're like museum artists where the installations were just massive and really cool. And she's like, seeing what they can do up close and not on like paper and not on like a digital media, it's like so much is lost through that. So I know it's more local to you guys, but I thought that was neat. And Rumiko Takahashi was there, so that's cool. Not at the time that my friend went, but She's one of my favorites. I think most of us are not great with names. It's understandable. What is going on with this chin? There you go. After I draw this panel, I'll take a quick potty break. Ooh, another anime I like is my absurd skill, something about cooking in another world using my absurd skill. That's another slice of life. They don't explain why he can travel, why he traveled from regular life to the, I guess, medieval fantasy life, but apparently all the products on that show are real products. And my spouse, who's Japanese, is like, oh, I want to eat that. He's mostly just cooking meat. Transform. It's crazy how that's like, it looks big. That's nuts. Okay. Move that a little closer. nice to look at it from a distance too, because if I'm looking at it too closely for too long, I don't think I see it normally anymore. Merge. Cool. All right. Let's grab this color and I can convert all these to this drawing color. Alright, I will take a quick intermission. BRBs. Okay, I am back. Alright, so I finished this column 1. I can move on to this one. Is there any trash anime you guys like? Because when you asked what my favorite anime was, I'm like, I didn't want to say those ones because they're bad. One of them is Birdie Wing Golf. It's so bad. It's so dumb. It's like about these two expert golfers, but one is, I don't know, one is like poor and the other is rich. So she's in actual, like, she's famous, she's on TV, and they compete. And then she does moves like sapphire blue golf swing something. I'm like, that's not a real golf swing. That's a fake golf swing. I thought it might be one of those sports anime or one of those anime you would actually learn from because it's backed up with real research. I'm like, nah, this ain't one of those. Oh, I also watched Fist of the North Star, the very first episode, and it's pretty much, I think it influenced Mad Max. Oh, there's a horse racing anime. I want to watch that one. I've heard of that one. I gotta watch that one. The girls are horses, right? And they just race, right? Like, that sounds ridiculous, but I heard it was good. I love that. Is it literally, like, is horse in the title? I feel like I could find it really easily. They're pretty much trying to get more people into horse racing in Japan. Oh, so it's like marketing? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that one. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, the Fist of the North Star, I can't even say it. Fist of the North Star. It's like Mad Max, and the main character is this super mega buff, I was gonna say Jet Li, like Bruce Lee. And he goes around fighting evil, which is cool. Very 90s. And he does his punch, the North Star punch, which is, it's like the constellations of the actual North Star, and then their brain explodes, and I'm like, oh, that's not a real punch. Because at first I thought it was because they were talking about Shaolin Kung Fu. I'm like, oh, maybe we'll learn some Shaolin Kung Fu moves. Like, nah, that one's not real. Yeah, it's a classic. It's a classic. It was fun. Since it's a classic, I was like, I want to try it. I want to check it out, see what made it a classic. But yeah, I only watched the first episode. It was hilarious. That wasn't the intention though. It wasn't meant to be hilarious, but I found it hilarious. Like, this guy's huge, but all the bad guys are even huger. Okay, let's redo that one. I watched this guy on YouTube. He's been around for a long time. It's called Mother's Basement. And he doesn't actually live in his mom's basement. I think he's married with kids, but his full-time YouTube job is just watching anime and talking about it and recommending it, and he's pretty cool. But he'll have like a trashiest anime of spring. And it was funny because I was like, oh, I've seen some of these. I don't remember the names though. There was one of, well, it's kind of sad, but the girl, she jumps off a bridge, and then in the middle of her jumping, a vampire turns her and he bites her neck while she's in midair and turns her into a vampire. So now she's immortal, and she's pretty upset because that was like the opposite of what she was trying to do. But anyway, and it's supposed to be like a love story. I'm like, wow, this is trash. This is terrible. Sounds like a soap opera. Do your kids like K-pop Demon Hunter? Because I thought that was like an opera. Speaking of soap operas, very different, but like that was more than a concert. That was an opera. And Kimbo also watched it recently, and I was really happy to hear that he liked it a lot. I love it. It's so good. At first, I super judged it. I'm like, this looks lame. But then it kept being popular on Netflix, and people kept recommending it to me. So I finally caved in. I'm like, I love this. And I'm glad it's still like in the top 10. Which is crazy, but it deserves it. Yeah, right? I think we were all, I don't know. Your daughter dressed up as Jerpy? Oh, Sussy's the name of the bird. I just recently found out Jerpy was the name of the tiger. I didn't know the bird was named Sussy. That's funny. Aww. Yeah. I love that, though. It's a really good movie to have this much popularity, so I'm pleased about that. I did try to get my mom to watch it with me. She fell asleep, so, you know. It's not for everybody. There's this like Instagram reel of this little girl saying, Genu, I want Genu. I mean, he is the Tuxedo Mask of this generation, I think. You must have watched Sailor Moon during its English dub times, right, Hope? So like my spouse didn't grow up here. They grew up in Japan, and so I showed them the original. Well, I didn't show them. I told them the names of what I had grown up with. That's Usagi was actually named Serena, and Tuxedo Mask, Darien, and all the other names. And they were like, those names are lame. And I'm like, what? But that's what I grew up with. I thought those names were cool. It was a whole thing. It was hilarious. I like Serena. I think Serena's a pretty name. And her voice actress would be like, Darien. Okay, thanks for hanging out. See ya. Yeah, you too. Now, let me change the music, cause it's too chill. I need some rogue synthwave right now. Diamond Dust. What's this? Let's try this. Oh, cool. You were doing that just now, Plantlin? I love how the creative impulses, you actually act on them, which is cool. That's inspiring, actually. You can't help it. It is an uncontrollable urge. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. Yeah, for sure. after gym, all I want to do is play Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if I'll get a chance to, but we'll see. Oh, nice. Ooh woo peak autism rar. So it gives you like a dopamine, a shot of dopamine. That's awesome. I love that. Creative Princess. I also like that. Actually, if I don't add eyes, I kind of like if your fuel is creativity, wouldn't that fuel even more creativity? So it's like a super healthy cycle. Right now, Rochan looks like, get off my lawn. This floor looks wrong. Let me fix that. And let me give him some feet. I'm on book 4. I finished book 4 of the Murderbot Diary series. Sorry, I took a swig of water. And I have to wait 5 weeks for book 5. But that's cool. It is a popular series, I think. Okay, he's supposed to have boots. It's okay, this is far away. He can look kind of funky. How about there? Let me label this master layer, or just M, capital M. Oh my gosh, there you go. That looks level. All right. these are not aligned. Nah. I'll just trace over that, so sometimes it's tempting to put too much detail on your characters, but then it becomes too much. Like, I don't want them to have all those lines. Let me change this song to repetitive. Oh, actually, no, we haven't heard this song yet. Thought we did. Do I want to get boba later? Do I want brown sugar boba? I think I do. that she's like clinging to his arm. Hands are a little wonky, but I'm gonna trace over this. So, okay, let's just do it right now. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Still wonky. How about we just delete that? And kind of looks like she's gonna give a high five, which is usually good in most situations. Not this one. It's fine. I'm gonna stop with the hand. It's driving me crazy. I'll get back to it. Yeah. Hands are their own thing. hands and feet. But usually we draw hands, since hands are usually what's visible. But if I could learn to draw hands, I can draw shoes, which is another complex thing to draw. Are you just chilling the rest of the night, Plantlin? Or actually, no, you're writing something right now. That's right. Yeah. No specific plan at the moment. Nice. Oh, neat. Really like how this is drawn, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm just gonna copy pasta. Okay, let's also grab that. Combine that with M. It was really hot this afternoon, but it's cooling off. It's getting a little chilly now. It's gonna be spring any moment now. There's that 1 week in spring where everything blossoms and is gorgeous. It's very fleeting. Still cool. And everyone's sneezing. That part not so cool, but it is what it is. grab it real quick. Oh, this one I still have to draw. I think I'll draw this and then probably call it. Let's just brighten that. I'm gonna brighten it a lot. Lock. And I'm done, I think, with my post. I'm gonna send it to my professor friend. Awesome. Good luck. That'd be pretty cool. Whoops. Oh. Pen. You wrote that pretty fast. But I think when the creativity hits, it just kind of flows out. IR smart. Cool. Oh yeah. It's in long format. There you go. Derp. I have an easier time drawing from this angle. A character facing, I guess they're looking to their right. Anyway, I have an easier time with that. These a little cleaner. Okay, and I'm gonna convert to, oh, yeah, how about I capture that color? Cool. Oh, really? Don't feel that way. Well, I don't know. That probably doesn't help at all. I think it's natural, though. Yeah. Give yourself a break. Oops. Paint bucket. Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Yeah, I don't think you would ever say something problematic, honestly. You're very mindful. Okay. That's the last thing I want to do. Okay. I have to get ready for gym, but I got excited and did all this. So I am considering streaming tomorrow. I'm not making any commitment to it, but it's a possibility. But I'll let y'all know, even if I said something problematic. Yeah, thank you for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, for sure. And you're really open-minded too, Plantlin. And I don't think any of you've got a good heart, so I wouldn't worry about it. But I hope you feel more ease about it. I don't think anything you would have said would have been anywhere near problematic, in my opinion. Not that I read it, but I just don't imagine it. But yeah, I've got to hop off, but thanks for hanging out as usual, and maybe I'll catch you tomorrow. And I hope y'all have a great rest of your night. And if I don't come in tomorrow, I will be back Wednesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All right, have a lovely rest of your evening. I'll see y'all next time. Take care. Peace.